the hottest girls a lot of times are useless because they've never had to be useful because they've gotten everything given to them just for existing.
That's why you got to go in the right country. Because there's countries where there's so many beautiful women, they have to develop their personality. That's why I lived in Scandinavia. I've been going to Scandinavia. I don't tell
I've heard good things.
I don't tell a lot of people. I'm like, nah, don't go to Scandinavia. Go to fucking Miami.
Yeah, go to
I want
Colombia.
all the dudes that like,
Go over there.
because what happens in a place that had so Scandinavia has this crazy density of beauty. And I think it's because of the glaciated soils. If you look at soil fertility is the underpinning of human health, and beauty is a metric of symmetry. And so Sweden, you go there, you will find the most intelligent, beautiful women because they all kind of look the same. And so if they're dumb, a dude will just trade them in for another beautiful Swedish girl.
Yeah.
So America's a tough place. America's not a beautiful place. So it's not
Obesity is too accepted here. That's the problem.
Yeah, and even before then, you look migration patterns in the world. America was the merchant. Napoleon, the French used to call America the merchant place. Everybody who loves money ends up in New York. It's a selection. Genetics, you select for certain traits. So America attracts dopamine-driven people. High greed. New York there's only 2 cities in the world over $1 trillion GDP. One of them is New York City. Okay, it's a 1.4 trillion. It's fucking nuts.
What's the second one?
Tokyo.
Okay.
Oh, well.
But it's still New York's hundreds of billions above. So anyway, the point being is America was never selected so it is, obesity is making it worse. Yeah. But economic terms, I'm a businessman. There's an economic term called thick market, thin market. Okay? It has nothing to do with, by the way, being thick or thin. Okay. America's a thin market for beauty. So what happens is you got to find the needle in the haystack, and then that needle in the haystack, if you find it, okay, she's probably more entitled.
Facts.
So you gotta either go where beauty is thick, or they come to you.
Yeah.
When you make a little money, you can bring them to you.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I agree with you on that. And that's why I like Miami so much is that, beauty is fairly common here, which is, rare in the rest of the United States. Anytime I go other places, I love Texas, but goddamn, the girls are ugly.
Texas
we just came up from there.
Yeah.
Texas is the void.
Everyone's fat. Like, it's just crazy. Like, even people say, oh, there's a bunch of hot girls in LA. I think Miami beats the brakes off of LA when it comes to hot girls.
South America. We got Brazil coming here as well.
New York City is overrated too, in my opinion. Especially now
horrible.
with you get some girls there, whatever, but it's like with all the libs and obese body acceptance, it's like, bro, Miami's like the last standing place where it's
because it's very international.
A lot of beautiful girls. Yeah.
Miami's almost its own country.
Yeah.
Miami's not America. This is a subset. This is a fucking territory. This is a territory like the Philippines.
I mean, if you go 30 miles north to Fort Lauderdale, it's a different world.
Yeah.
It's a completely different world. But the thing I do like about it is that, the women here are more feminine. Typically, they're more attractive. They take care of their looks because it's more Latin inspired. But like the rest of America, obese pigs, tough. Man, everywhere.
But Europe's good because you also get IQ, man. Latin America has its own vibe. Like if you're looking for a very family oriented, Latin's a thick market for that. If you're looking for more intellectual, Europe is a more intellectual place. Asia, I was just in Kuala Lumpur. Asia is very similar to like Latin America.
Okay.
It's kind of like family oriented. I was in Kuala Lumpur speaking at this nomad capitalist thing. So yeah, you got to know what you want. I mean, I even find Canada sometimes has pretty chill people. The thing about America, you're better off if you're looking for long-term mating in the middle of America. You're better off
Midwest.
Yeah.
Midwest. And it's actually Dr. Helen Fisher, one of my mentors. I told you she's the chief scientist for Match and Tinder.
Yeah.
Higher levels of serotonin. So you got to chase serotonin because high dopamine place, women and men with high dopamine, they need novelty all the time. So they're more likely to cheat.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a long-term mate, you're looking for a place where it's not a dopamine. So bigger cities are tougher. Miami would be tougher.
Absolutely.
A lot of dopamine women. So you get that beauty, but they'll be high dopamine. So if you're looking for like who you could have a kid with, you need to go to a part of the world where it's high serotonin. High serotonin, high oxytocin is another thing, higher estrogen. Midwest of the U.S. has that. Like Chicago would be a good city. Now, the problem with the Midwest in America is you got to deal with the horrible food system. People are becoming 3 different people. Like one girl, like, which one am I talking to?
Yeah.
So be careful. That's the good thing. You can find high serotonin, high oxytocin in other countries and still keep the beauty.
See, I didn't want to give that tip away, but yes, Midwestern girls, absolutely. If
You don't want to
looking
you don't,
for- Yeah,
you don't want to
I-
saturate.
that's kind of something I've kept in the back of my mind that I've never really disclosed. But
Yeah.
anytime I've ever talked to girls and I'm like, okay, this girl has girlfriend potential, 9 out of 10 times, dude, they're from the fucking Midwest.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
agree.
Yes.
It's
Major cities, red flag.
You
Yeah.
want a girl who's visiting Miami with her family.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's good. Or it's like a family reunion in Miami, or they're going to
Or
a game and
she just got
tournament.
here
Yeah.
from the Midwest.
Yeah, but even that's a higher. I like them that they just, I don't even like it in Miami. My uncle is having his wedding here,
Yeah.
so I came. That's
Yeah.
the magic words, man.
Yeah, man.